She was clearly just a high school girl who wasn't even 18 years old. But when she saw the 80-year-old chairman of the board, she called him baby. Seeing this, everyone thought the girl was crazy. Unexpectedly, when the chairman saw the girl, he immediately threw himself into her arms, calling her mom. And just like that, the mother and son embraced each other, crying their eyes out. The CEO by the side thought his grandfather had developed dementia, and mistakenly took the young girl to be his mother. But as soon as he stepped forward to admonish him with a word, grandfather angrily told him to shut up and get out, saying not to disturb their mother and child reunion. The reason for this odd scene was that the girl wasn't even a person of this world. Her true identity was that of the most outstanding female mathematician of the last century. It was only because at the award ceremony of a mathematics competition, an iron frame weighing 1,000 G on the roof suddenly collapsed. The woman, unable to dodge in time, was struck on the spot. Logically speaking, the woman should have died without a doubt. Miraculously, her soul traveled through time and ended up in the body of a girl 70 years later who shared her exact name. Concerned about whether her son was still alive in this era, as a mother, she rushed out to find her son. Unexpectedly, just as she reached outside, she saw a man who looked exactly like her husband walking straight toward her. Seeing this, she was completely stunned. Because her husband had heroically died in battle when he joined the army last century, she thought that even if she had traveled through time, her husband still shouldn't be here. Out of curiosity, she asked about the man's background. The girl finally understood that the CEO before her was her great-grandson, so she asked if the old chairman was still alive. The CEO replied that grandfather was in good health and living well. Having said that, he left angrily. Learning that her son was not dead, the girl was incredibly excited. But the next moment, she fainted to the ground because her soul had not yet fully adjusted to this body. Out of concern for her son, upon waking, the first thing she did was open her phone to search for information about G's son. She was surprised to find that her son not only had white hair but also was terminally ill and on the verge of death. Seeing the birthmark on her son's neck, she knew he was her child. Relying on memories from her past life, she hurried to the G family estate to find her son. But as soon as she arrived at the estate gate, she saw her son in a deep coma being carried back home by doctors. Instinctively, she called out her son's childhood nickname. The old chairman seemed to have heard it. At this moment, the girl sneaked into the estate through the back door, wanting to see for herself. But she happened to run into the CEO, who was worried about his grandfather's condition. The CEO recognized the girl as the person who had asked him about his background last time, and asked her what she was doing there. The girl said she had come specifically to visit the old chairman and inquire about his health. The CEO flatly refused. Based on her past life memories, she recited the code to the CEO family's most secure safe. The CEO was completely stunned upon hearing this, because only he and the old chairman knew the safe's combination, and it was changed every month, so it could not have been leaked. Such a password actually came straight from a girl's mouth. The CEO believed that the girl must have some relationship with grandfather, and agreed to let her into the house. After many twists and turns, the girl was finally able to see her son. But to her surprise, her son not only looked aged but was also critically ill. Seeing this, the girl was extremely saddened.